Hi, this is Fraser O'Leary with Extraordinary Agent TV, and we're excited to have another installment of our Extraordinary Agent interviews. And I'm very happy to welcome a new friend and Extraordinary Agent, Jennifer Myers. Jennifer, as we were just talking about, this is exciting because while I know something about what you're doing and how you're distinguishing yourself from other agents, I don't know the inner workings of your business. So why don't you introduce yourself to me? Tell me how you got involved with real estate and became a realtor.
I started about 8 years ago, and I started here in the D.C. area.
Have you been here your whole life?
I've grown up here,
okay.
Yeah. Grown up in Rockville, live in D.C. now. Started in Arlington, and I started reading that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I was in public relations, and I got the real estate bug, and so on the side, I started buying little properties, and I grew up in a construction world, so I was always cleaning up construction sites and things, so it was natural for me to kind of do some work, paint, all that stuff was easy.
Okay.
So I started that way. And then never with the intention to be a realtor. And then all my friends started buying homes, and their friends started buying homes, and they kept seeing me buying more homes, and then suddenly they said, you know what, why don't you help us? And so that's when I started getting my license. So I got my license in Virginia first, then DC and Maryland.
How long ago was that?
2001 is when I started,
okay.
But I got my license, I think in 03. Yeah, 03.
Okay. And now were you, when you, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought with regards to that. So go on, I'm sorry. So you, 2003.
So 2003, I just started helping friends, and then friends and friends, and that's really how I built my business.
Okay.
I've worked for companies like Long & Foster, Keller Williams, and now I'm with RE/MAX Allegiance.
I remember what I was going to ask you. At that point, were you full-time? Were you a full-time investor, and then or were you still working with the PR?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, part-time,
okay.
and it just kind of caught the buzz and really liked it.
Okay.
And then eventually, you know, that time when you have to kind of make a decision
Sure.
about which direction things are going to go, I made that decision. And all I wanted to do when I first started was just make what I was making in PR, which was at the time like $35,000. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be where I am now.
Tell me about what is your now business? Like, how does your business organize? What is the Jennifer Myers business look like?
On the outside to consumers, or on the inside?
Well, let's say
because it's much different.
Yeah, chaos. Let's say organizationally, you know,
like
like
within the group,
team, focus, niche, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and all this was done very consciously.
Okay.
So, you know, I made specific decisions along the way that just kind of worked for me. So everything I did isn't the right way or should be the way everyone does it,
right.
But it's what worked for me. So for me, I didn't want a team. I didn't want other agents representing my name or what we do inside my office.
Why was that?
For me, I work mainly by referral. And for me, that is just a really good way for me to like get to know people really well, and because I like the people part of it. I like the aspect of it. The houses are great and they're there, but it's more the lifestyle and kind of combining what a buyer or seller wants to accomplish in their life with real estate. So for me, it's like easier to kind of go on a referral basis because people already know me, trust me, like me.
Yeah.
And so that piece of it's already done. And the hard part is kind of the rest of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I just wanted to be kind of at the forefront. But I have people behind the scenes that my clients never hear from, never see, nothing, that do pretty much everything else.
So in contrast to a team where you have, you know, the clients get directed immediately to a buyer's agent or something like that,
Yeah,
you're the face of the business and the interaction of the business, but you try to offload or outsource as much of the stuff to your team members, but not the same kind of thing. Tell me who those team members are. What is that? Yikes. Okay. What does that look like? Who are those people?